Getty people protested against Matteo Salvini's visit to the reception center in Pozzolo. In a tweet, the leader of the Eurosceptic Lega party called for common sense as he urged Europe to give us a hand to secure our country. He warned the EU, the landings and the reception of hundreds of thousands of non-refugees cannot continue to be an Italian problem only. Either Europe gives us a hand to secure our country, or we will have to choose other routes. Yesterday, Mr. Salvini traveled to Sicily, one of the country's most prominent refugee landing points, to further push the anti-immigration rhetoric that propelled him to power. Speaking in the town of Pozzolo, he said, "Italy and Sicily cannot be Europe's refugee camp. Nobody will take away my certainty that illegal immigration is a business, and seeing people make money on children who go on to die makes me furious." The latest comments from Mr. Salvini came after more than 50 migrants drowned in the Mediterranean on Sunday, with 48 bodies found off the southern coast of Tunisia. Lega maintains the belief that a Euro exit is a contingency plan if its demands, which include greater spending and lower taxes, are not accepted by other European superpowers, rather than a prospect to avert all costs. A new coalition partner Five Star Movement, led by Luigi Di Maio, has also called for a renegotiation of the EU's strict fiscal rules. Lega maintains the vast majority of migrants in Italy have no right to refugee status. The country can't afford to help them, and by accepting low pay they worsen the working conditions of Italians. Getty. Luigi Di Maio's Five Star Movement party has called for a renegotiation of the EU's fiscal rules. Mr. Salvini has vowed to keep up the pressure by lobbying Italy's partners to obtain more EU assistance to handle the problem. When asked about comments from German Chancellor Angela Merkel that Europe needs a new approach on immigration, he said, "It's clear and obvious that Italy has been abandoned. Now we have to see the facts. Italy has become the central route into Europe for migrants and asylum seekers, with hundreds of thousands making the crossing from North Africa each year. That has seen thousands die at sea." When visiting Pozzolo and after delivering his speech, Mr. Salvini went inside the town's migrant center to meet some of the 158 people that had landed there when they were rescued by a humanitarian boat on Friday. The rescue operation, coordinated by the Italian Coast Guard, took place just hours after Salvini took his oath in office, where he said he would ask his ministry's experts how to reduce the number of arriving migrants and increase the number of expulsions. He said on Saturday, "The good times for illegals is over. Get ready to pack your bags." But Mr. Salvini has also said Italy's new government would not take a hard line on immigration, but one of common sense. EU interior ministers are meeting on Tuesday to discuss possible reforms of the Dublin rule, which sees would-be refugees filing for asylum in the first bloc member state they enter. Mr. Salvini, who will not be attending as he will be in Italy's parliament for a confidence vote on the new coalition with M5S, has condemned this rule as unfairly burdening Mediterranean countries and leading to an obvious imbalance in management, numbers and costs.